I really need y'all to understand and realize that the entire country is being ran by treasoners, right? As of over the past day, right? All 50 Republican senators voted yes to advance the National Defense Authorization Act, NDAA, which included provisions for closer U.S. you-know-who military integration. And that comes with a whole can of worms in itself, right? We've been talking about this on a channel, for a good little minute. They are trying to essentially sell the country out, right? And not saying that the Democrats are not involved too, but all 50 Republican senators voted yes to merge our military. So which means they're going to share information on not just military weaponry, right? They're going to share information on military strategies. They're going to share information, on the citizens of the United States. Who in the world voted for this? I'm just trying to understand. Right, I am trying to really understand who voted for this, but lo and behold, what are the U.S. citizens doing? They're doing nothing about it. This should be revolutionary times, but unfortunately, this is not revolutionary times. Everybody's sitting back, all distracted and divided on their phones. That's what's wrong with America right now. Everybody's either distracted or divided. Man, every time, for those of you who are in America right now, I'm not in America right now. So for those of you who are in America right now, just go outside, right? You probably ain't gonna see any kids outside, right? You go to your local supermarket, everybody's head down on their phone. You go to the mall, everybody head down on their phone. You go anywhere in society right now, everybody head down on their phone. The conversations are happening on this phone, right? The conversations are happening on YouTube. The conversations are happening on social media. There is no conversations being had in person because don't nobody want to talk about the real deal, Holyfield, what's going on. Nobody wants to talk about that the country is literally being ran by treasoners. Right. And this is unfortunate because I blame the Confederates, man. Listen, if you ask me, I blame the Confederates. I blame the U.S. for never properly, right, punishing treasoners. Right. This is what we get. Right. We hide behind the guise of freedom of speech. We hide behind the guise of, our amendment rights. We hide behind that. But in reality, it's because the people who betrayed the country was never properly punished to the utmost extent. And when I say the utmost extent, I mean the utmost extent to the point where you have people still flying a treasonous flag. You have people still trying to vouch for a treasonous, right, time period in American history and trying to hide behind, well, this is my amendment right, this is my freedom of speech, and so on and so forth. No, bro, you're a treasoner, and you believe in a treasonous ideology, and you should be punished how treasoners should be punished, right? All 50 Republicans. And let me tell y'all what's going on for those of you who are probably new here, right? For those of you who probably been here for a minute, you know what I'm about to say. The country's being sold out, point blank, period, right? And they failed to pass this, right? So this was a 50-46. Democrats blocked the bill, right? But this doesn't mean that it won't get some kind of override. This doesn't mean that it'll just get sideswiped by the president. This doesn't mean that they won't try again, right? This doesn't mean any of that. However, we can see that all 50 Republicans, right, are in agreement that they want this passed, right? Listen, like I said, it doesn't matter reptilians, Republicans, it doesn't matter Democrats. They both are on some fugazi stuff. They're both getting money from foreign interests. They're both accepting that APAC money. They're both are getting paid under the table. They're both are getting paid to create and incite division in the country. They're all getting paid, right? Maybe a select few are not getting paid, but they're all essentially getting paid by somebody, by you-know-who's, by the folks in Whoville, right? Everybody's getting paid, right? And what have I told y'all again and again? They are taking their pot of gold. Why? That's what I want to understand. Why would all well, and I want you to answer this question as well. Why would all 50 Senate Republicans be in agreement with this? Why do y'all think so? Why would all of them be in agreement with essentially selling our secrets, with essentially merging the information that should be private to us? The U.S. citizens should be the ones who are in control of this, right? There should be a voting for us to have.
Welcome to the afterpill.co, your one-stop shop hub for everything that I offer. Whether you're here to book a one-on-one coaching call, join the Patreon community, explore Horizon Atlas, your relocation app, or access my latest content and resources, you'll find it all right here. Choose your path, take action, and start building the life you want.
We want to allow this or not, right? Instead, they are making all of the major decisions, quote unquote, on our behalf. But I don't think this is what America voted for. I don't know, right? America, is this what you voted for? Did you vote to be sold out? Did you vote to be given away to the highest bidder? I don't remember. Hey, don't tread on me, guys. Hey, where y'all at? Don't tread on me. Where y'all at? I ain't seen the flags flown in a minute. I haven't seen that flag in a minute. Don't tread on me, guys. Is this what you voted for? Is this what it means to don't get tread on? I'm like, correct me if I'm wrong, because it looks like we're getting tread on. Right? It looks like America's not even really running a show. This is what it's looking like to me, bucko. Right? It's looking like to me that the people that have been elected to do what's best for the American people are not doing what's best for the American people. Instead, they're doing what's best for Whoville. Right? They're doing what's best for everybody else up under the sun. They're doing what's best for whoever got that paycheck. Right? And this is what's happening in Texas as well with Mr. Wheelchair, right? Dr. X, right? Mr. X himself, right? People keep wondering, well, and I have no, dog in that fight, but the whole fight with, immigration and the Indians taking over Frisco and blah, and homes being owned by people overseas and so on and so forth. Well, one of his largest donors are people of Indian descent, right? Who got that bag. So the bag is talking right now, Texas. The bag is talking, America. But guess what? Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. Everybody is all in social media, right? The latest news, everybody talking about the whole drowning and, black versus white is still the same old talking points. Oh, the immigrants versus this and blah. It's the reason why. Listen, I tell y'all, man, for some reason, I think they're running the script. Like, we can get deep into conspiracy theories here, but I really believe deep down that is a script being ran and some kind of CIA kind of prop. Listen, but it's no coincidence that is happening at the same time. There's no coincidence that FIFA is getting as big as it is, especially in America. There's no coincidence that what else has happened? The ICE shooting, right, of the Colombian dude, right? There's no coincidence that all of this stuff is happening at the same time. And then you have we're back to what it looks like a full-fledged out war with Iran, man. What is going on? And Americans just sitting like this. They just sitting all still, like la 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 la. People just sitting still like nothing is happening. When I tell y'all, man, I gotta applaud. The tech. Give a round of applause to the techno oligarchs, man. You know what? I have to applaud y'all, man. I have to applaud y'all. To the tech oligarchs, if you're watching this, listen, I salute you because this is good. This is good, right? The fact that y'all are able to pull off this is good. This is a mastermind. Like, teach me, ninja, teach me, right? This is crazy how y'all are able to pull this off, right? With the whole social media and the programming And this is coming from somebody who I just naturally thought that Americans just were bright people, right? I thought that Americans just, they was ready to fight for what's right, and they were ready to stand up for their amendment rights, and everything that's American, patriot, right? I just grew up thinking that, yeah, Americans, they ain't letting nobody take over this joint, right? They ain't letting nobody come in, and then grow up to realize that these ninjas they'll open up the door for you to allow in, and while looking down at the phone, yeah, come on in, yeah. Hey, can I steal your land? Yeah. Go ahead. Right? Can I sell military secrets, and can I go ahead and merge the military with Whoville? Yeah. Go ahead. Good. Yeah, can I take all of your rights? Yeah, go ahead. I don't use them anyway. Yeah. Like, I never thought that I see the day that Americans are just complacent. Right? Because I guess that I grew up and believed the propaganda as well. Maybe America isn't as patriotic as we were led to believe. Right? I think the whole patriotism, I think that was sold to keep outsiders away. I think the whole patriotism and, we got this many guns, and, we ain't letting nobody tread on us. Right? I think that was propaganda to sell to outsiders. I think that was propaganda to sell to foreign adversaries, right? I think it was just mere propaganda. Because when I look around and I see the things that are going on, everybody likes to talk about their guns. Everybody likes to talk about, I got 50 guns and 20 guns, right? I stand for the Constitution. I'm a patriot, man, bro. It really pisses me off that I believe such BS. Right, as I'm talking about it and just thinking about all the fake patriots, just sitting here thinking about how our country is literally being sold out. Right, I'm pissed off thinking about just what America really could be if people weren't distracted and if people weren't divided. What America could actually be. As much wealth that's in America, as much brilliance that is in America, right? All of that can come to an end just like that. And people are not paying attention. People are going to wake up one day and America is just not going to be the same. It's already not the same. It's already so much bullcrap going on. People are at each other's neck about every single thing, right? There is no real community. People just faking and flogging. People ain't happy. People really depressed. They popping pills, sniffing that cocaine, right? They ready to distract themselves from their miserable and depressing lives. They don't want to think about what's going on. They don't want to think about the country being sold down. No, they rather distract themselves with pill popping, coke snorting, and, bottle popping. Right? Because at this point, that's all cowards can do at this point. Once again, there is no masculinity in America. There is no real masculinity. It's being led by the feminine. That is why there is so much chaos in America. It is being led by the feminine. Right? And prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Go rewind the video, re-listen to everything that I said, and prove me wrong. Prove me wrong that the United States isn't being led by feminine energy, which is chaotic. Right? Feminine energy is chaotic at its core. That's where the masculine comes in at and balance everything out. But there is no balance. It's the reason why things are so one-sided. It's the reason why things are just all over the place, because there is no masculinity that really exists in mass in America. All of the men have been castrated. Nobody's standing up for nothing. Hell, the men are scared. But even if you are scared, men still stood up for what was right. And I'm waiting on that day, if it ever comes. I'm waiting on that call, if it ever comes. But judging by how much they have people in a chokehold, by how much the tech oligarchs got people in a chokehold, man, I don't think that it'll ever. I don't think that light that at the end of the tunnel, right? I don't think that call will ever come. Because with as much as I've seen people talk about this, right, the whole merging with the military and everything like that, as much as I've seen people talk about that, and then when all 50 Republicans vote for it, although it did not go through, it failed. All 50 Republicans, I think people should be in the streets. I think people should be basically telling people to come on out, ready to throw people overboard. That's what I think should be happening. I think people should be ready to vote these mofos out. But y'all still drunk from the 4th of July, right? Y'all still drunk from the 4th of July. Y'all ready to celebrate the next holiday, right? Hell, they trying to poison y'all before the dang on midterms, right? Isn't there a parasitic outbreak going on in the United States right now? Come on, man. They're trying to poison y'all by food and water, right? They're already decapitating regulation for water and food safety. So clearly they don't even care, right? And y'all think this is the end of it? No, this is not the end of it. This is the beginning, my boy. This is the beginning, my boy. More to come. Y'all really gonna see how much this has affected the long term. Because right now they're still decapitating ish. They still getting rid of stuff. Y'all haven't seen what is to come. And I hope to God that y'all wake up before it's too goddamn late. And that's an after pill. The after pill is the ideology. The escape blueprint is the framework. And PFP life is how you should live in purpose and in freedom and in power. Be sure to check out my new website. If you want to book a coaching call with me, if you want consultation, if you want to sign up for the Patreon to get more wisdom, to get more insight, to learn some AI, to learn how to build a business, come over to the Patreon. If you want to join the inner circle, you can also do that through the website. Come over, join the website, join the Patreon, join the inner circle, get some insight. The link will be in the description. I'll see you guys over there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Welcome to the afterpill.co, your one-stop shop hub for everything that I offer. Whether you're here to book a one-on-one coaching call, join the Patreon community, explore Horizon Atlas, your relocation app, or access my latest content and resources, you'll find it all right here. Choose your path, take action, and start building the life you want.